And we have molten titanium, 64 ingots worth, which is, I'm going to come over here and we're going to do like 7 blocks of titanium plus I think 1 ingot. Hello and welcome to another episode of Regrowth Reloaded. Okay, today we have a lot of things that I want to get taken care of. First of all, I want to start here in chapter, is this chapter 3? No, we want to go into chapter 5, what the world enables. And we're going to come up here to fire away. Now, as you remember from the last episode, we completed reclamation, so we got all the ores that we needed to out of the nether. So I'm going to come up here to fire away, and let's read this. You'd like to start producing more industry to aid you in healing the scar left in the world by the theft of the ores. To do this, however, you will want a more resilient metal, titanium, to work with. So now, as you can remember, we've collected rutile ore from the nether, and in the last episode we turned that rutile ore, we crafted our rutile essence, and I've got those up to 10, 10, 10, and they are producing rutile essence now, so we can craft all the rutile ore that we want. So you'll need to start by finding the ore, which contains traces of the metal in the nether. It will then need to be processed into the raw ore in the blast furnace. So I showed you that as well. You take the rutile ore, you put it in the blast furnace, and then it turns into, from the nether rutile ore into the regular rutile ore. Alright, and then you can put that in your smeltery and you get impure titanium. But we want pure titanium. So next thing we're going to do, detection task. The next step is to work on refining the metal. This can be done using magnesium. Magnesium can be obtained by melting down limestone into quicklime in the crucible furnace, then mixing it with water in a vat. You may need to expand your vat to be 2x2 for it to hold enough liquid to mix properly. So we need to craft magnesium dust. So let's take a look at the recipe here. So this is quicklime with water in a vat will give you magnesium dust. Now, quicklime can be made from a couple different things. We've got a regular limestone. 1 block of that will give us 900 millibuckets of quicklime. The other limestone, the kind of the greenish one, that's also 900 millibuckets. So either of those work fine. Then we come in here, smooth limestone will give us 1,000 millibuckets. So we get an extra, 100 millibuckets out of making smooth limestone. Planting chalk, we can use that as well. That gives us 2,500 millibuckets, or 2.5 buckets. That's kind of weird. Anyways, so we've got 2 different types of limestone in the world. We've got the mariculture limestone, which is this white-looking stuff here, and then we got the yellow, greenish-looking stuff that's the one from Chisel. Now I've got those in here, and I've got smooth limestone. What I want to do is I want to turn regular limestone, either one of these, into smooth limestone, and we have 2 ways of doing this. We can either take regular limestone or the mariculture limestone and put it into a furnace, and that will create smooth limestone. And we but to do that with this other stuff would take an additional step of work. So let's just see what we would do there. What we could do is go into our chisel, and then we could take this limestone and we can convert it into the this limestone, the mariculture limestone, or we can just convert it into smooth limestone and avoid that, and do the same thing with this one. Just make smooth limestone. We don't have to smelt it. I was smelting this stuff, and then I found this in the chisel and went, you got to be kidding me. It's that simple. Anyways, let me go ahead and grab all this smooth limestone that we have here. And let's go upstairs. I'm going to put my chisel. Now let me just put it over here. Get it out of the way because that belongs upstairs. And I have already set up the crucible furnace for this. It is nighttime. Let me sleep real quick, or it's actually morning, but let's go ahead and make it morning a little quicker. All right, let's come down to our crucible furnace and I will show you what I've been doing. And I've already been creating some magnesium just because it takes a little while to do, but I'll show you the process I'm doing. So we have our crucible furnace here. I've got a container of lava underneath there that's heating it. We have our chest in a hopper pointing in there, and this is filled with our smooth limestone. Let me go ahead and put that in there so we keep this process going. I have a vat. I actually set up, I made 3 more, so we have a total of 4 vats, so it's a 2x2. And then I am set up a pump over here in our water hole. I had to expand this out a little bit too to a 3x3. So this pumps water. Come on. Froze up on me. Hang on, I'll be right back with you. Okay, it looks like the issue is was being caused by shaders. So I had to turn them off. Sorry if you liked them, but I'm not going to have those crash in my world. Sad that it's just now starting to happen since we've been using them all along. But anyways, the water hole that we had over here, I had to expand it out to 3x3 because when I put the pump in there, it had actually drained all of the water out of it. So at least this way it will have a constant supply of water that it can do. So we have water pumping up across and into our vat over here. Now I've got a 2x2 vat, so I had to create 3 more vats, combine them together. I have the hoppers underneath there. I've set up 4 hoppers all pointing into this chest, which is filling up with magnesium dust. So we have our crucible furnace over here that you can see is processing the smooth limestone into quicklime, which then gets turned into magnesium. And then we are feeding the crucible furnace from this chest here into this hopper, which goes in there and creates our quicklime. Now, I'm going to grab a stack of magnesium here. And we're going to come over here to our smeltery. Now, as you can see in here, I put some rutile ore in here, and now we have 64 ingots of impure molten titanium. So let's go ahead and toss the magnesium in there. And if I remember correctly, we have, oh, what is going on with OpenGL right now? Stack Overflow. All right. Let's see. Let this do its thing. Okay, so now we've got impure molten titanium and we've got regular titanium here. Let's see if I can put the rest of this in there. Let it do its thing. And we have molten titanium, 64 ingots worth, which is, I'm going to come over here and we're going to do like 7 blocks of titanium plus I think 1 ingot. We'll take care of all that. And there we go. So let me go ahead and collect the rest of this titanium and I'll be right back with you. All right, so I got the pure titanium. I'm going to go ahead and toss that in here. There we go. We got that. You can see I got some osmium. I melted that up from the nether, so we got that in there as well. But that's taking care of that. So let's head over this way. And there's a couple other things that we want to do. So first thing we want to do, Let me come in here real quick, and we're going to go into chapter 7. What the world is built from. Let's open that up, and then we're going to come in here, and I want to craft ardite seeds. Now these are probably going to be the most important for us to finish all the rest of this stuff here, because ardite is necessary for making manulin as well as cobalt, which is going to be also be needed for making osmium seeds. So let's come in and let's look at our ardite seeds. You don't even need to think about making seeds anymore, but you sure wouldn't mind some seeds for this elusive metal from the nether. Okay, so we're going to do ardite seeds. Let's look at our recipe. And that is orange dye, a black block of ardite, a block of manulin, an ingot of refined steel, rune of greed, rune of wrath, rune of envy, 4 extreme essence, and an essence seed. Now, manulin, if you recall, is equal amounts of ardite and cobalt. So 1 block of ardite plus 1 block of cobalt equals 1 block of manulin. You don't get 2 out of it, you get 1. So that's why it's kind of a pain to deal with this. So let's come in here, and I've already made our manulin block. I got enough cobalt to do this. So let's see what we got here. There are a total of 9 things that are going to go into this. We got our ardite, we got our cobalt, we got our refined steel. That's just a steel ingot that goes back in the smelter again. There's our essence seeds, orange dye, 4 extreme essence, wrath, envy, and greed. All right, let me come over here and let's put these on our altar. Come on, there we go. Put those down one at a time. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wrath, envy, and greed. All right, this is going to take a little bit of time, so I'll be right back with you as soon as it is ready. All right, altar's ready, so let's put that on there. There we go. We have our ardite seeds. Let me go ahead and put this stuff away real quick. There's that one. Put this up here. Go ahead and claim our reward on that, and we get either 3 extreme essence or 2 essence of ardite. Of course, we'll take the extreme essence, and there we go. So the next thing I want to do is we're going to come down here and we're going to do sulfur seeds. You don't have much of a use for it presently, but making sulfur seeds sounds like a fun wee project to waste a little time. I believe sulfur gets used in Thaumcraft. So let's go ahead and take a look at our sulfur seeds here, and this is made up of yellow dye, gunpowder, nether sulfur ore. Now if you take nether sulfur ore and you put it in the smelter, you get sulfur out of it. You don't get like an overworld version of the ore. It is strictly a nether thing. So rune of greed, rune of wrath, rune of sloth, 4 extreme essence, and essence seed. So let's see. I think I needed some of the essences that I put away. Yeah, we do. So let me come back in here. Let's put this up here. So we got the dandelion yellow, the gunpowder, the nether sulfur, essence seeds, 4 extreme essence. We have the sloth. What were the other 2 that we needed? So we have sloth, we need wrath and greed. Okay. Move this over here. So wrath is this one, and where's greed is this one here. All right, so let's go ahead and get these on here. give me a moment and I'll be right back with you. Okay, the altar's ready again. Let's go ahead and put that there. Come on, there we go. And we have our sulfur seeds. Let's go ahead and put these away. One goes there. One goes there. Let's go ahead and claim our reward on this. And once again, we're going to take the extreme essence on that. All right. So the next thing we're going to do 2 more seeds. I just want to get these kind of cranked out. So we're going to come over here. We're going to do amber seeds. So let's take a look at that. And amber is also something that's used in ThePhoenixLodge. An unusual resource. Amber is something you know to have uses in thaumaturgy. Being able to grow it may just streamline your learning of the art. So amber seeds. Let's take a look at the recipe. And this is made up of essence seeds, 3 strong essence, rune of summer, rune of spring, rune of earth, and 2 amber. Now, let me get this stuff out of the way, and let's go over here, and we're going to take a look in the chest. That one's empty. This one here. Now, I already have made the amber. Now, what you do is you take your nether amber, and you put it in a regular furnace, and that gives you amber bearing stone. Then you take the amber bearing stone, you put it back in the furnace, and then you get amber out of it. So let's go ahead and grab the stuff that we need. Those 3. All right, so we're going to come over here and let's get the amber going. So 2 amber, essence seed, 3 strong essence, rune of earth, rune of spring, and rune of summer. All right, give me a moment and I'll be right back with you as soon as these are ready. All right, we're ready for this one. Let's go ahead and put that down. There we go. And now we have our amber seeds. Let's go ahead and put these away. Earth, spring, summer. Leave that up here. Go ahead and claim our reward on that. We have tons of strong essence, so it doesn't really matter. We'll just go ahead and select it anyways. And then the last seed we're going to be doing is cinnabar. So let's take a look at that. A bizarrely fluid material. Quicksilver is refined from cinnabar is something you know to have uses in thaumaturgy. Being able to grow it may just streamline your learning of the art. So we're going to have to craft cinnabar. So let's take a look at this. And this is an essence seed, 3 strong essence, rune of winter, rune of earth, and 2 quicksilver. Quicksilver, let's see if this shows it, is made from cinnabar ore. You get cinnabar ore from putting amber bearing stone into a mana pool with an alchemy catalyst. So I already have the quicksilver. And then once you get the cinnabar ore, then you smelt it, and then you get the quicksilver. But if we just take this real quick, just to show you, we have our mana pool here with our alchemy catalyst in it. Toss that in there, and now we have cinnabar ore, which I will put aside for now. So let's come back over here. And I'm going to grab our quicksilver, essence seeds, 3 strong essence, rune of earth, and rune of winter. Let's get these put on the altar. 3, earth, and winter. Go. All right, let's take a moment. I'll be right back with you. All right, let's go ahead and do this. There we go. And we now have our cinnabar seeds as well. And put our runes away. And then let's go ahead and claim our reward on this, and we'll once again take the essence, even though we don't really need that much strong essence. I have like 500 of them. So Let me clean this up real quick. Move that up there. Okay, we got that. Okay, next thing we're going to do is we're going to go back here to chapter 3, the way the world works. Open this up, and we're going to come over here to smells like power. The concept of a potion is all well and good, but when it's something like speed, you're not necessarily going to want to keep swigging potions moving around your base. If you could somehow diffuse the effects through the air, you may be more inclined to use such effects. Perhaps burning a potion-soaked stick of incense will do the trick. First, you'll need something to hold the burning incense safely, and an incense stick ready to be soaked in potions. So, we're going to create an incense plate and a piece of incense, and that's just regular incense. It hasn't been infused with any potions yet. So our incense plate is 1 block of living wood and 2 living wood slabs, and that's just, they're made just like anything else. 3 blocks of living wood will make 6 slabs. So we got that over here. Is that in this one here? Yes. So living wood, 2 slabs, that and those. Okay, that is our incense plate. Next thing we need is an incense stick. So let's look at that. That is a gas tier, which we got essence of gas, but I was also in the nether killing gas left and right there. A blaze powder. We've got essence of blaze, and I killed a few blazes as well. A living wood twig. We know how to make those. So let's go ahead and grab that. Gas tier, blaze powder, living wood twig. So, gas tier, blaze powder, living wood twig. That gives us a regular incense stick. Alright, so next thing we got a detection task. Then it's just a matter of using the botanical brewery with the incense stick in the place of the vial. The potion will be absorbed straight into the incense and seems to last significantly longer in this form than when directly ingested. Once you've got the incense made, simply place the incense on the plate, then ignite it however you please. It seems to cover an area with a radius of 25 meters. So we're going to be making an incense stick. Now, just so you guys know, it doesn't tell you which one to do. It's the green one, which is, if we click on this, yeah, that's not going to tell us anything. That's just the incense stick. So the green one, if I recall, incense, this one here is a brew of upsurging, and that's not, okay, so we have to, yeah, click that. So there's our botanical brewery, and it's going to be a nether wart, a feather, and a carrot. And instead of the vial, we're going to be using the incense stick. So, we've got our nether wart, a feather, a carrot, and we've got our incense. So we come over to our botanical brewer, put that on top, and then we should be able to toss these items onto there, just like that, and that will do its thing, and hopefully this doesn't take too long. I don't think it will. And there we go. We have our infused incense stick. Let's take a look at our quest book here. That is at 100%. That gives us another incense stick. Let's go ahead and claim our reward. I wonder what this one is. What does it say? That one is a brew of vanity's emptiness. And I'm not sure what that is. I think that just means that monsters won't attack you in a certain area. So I don't know. I'd have to look it up. All right, so that is that. Now, the next thing I want to do, I've got one more quest that we want to accomplish, and it's probably a two-parter as well. So we're going to come down here to Archer's Memento. Let's take a look at that. Brewing is all well and good, but sometimes you wish you could just keep the effects permanently applied while on the move. You think you might be able to develop a pendant to do just that. The tainted blood pendant seems to act as a simple vessel to store a sample of potion in, but it is in fact capable of channeling mana into it to directly replenish the potion while constantly applying its effects to anyone who wears it. You can infuse it with most effects that can be made with the brewery, barring a few such as instant health, simply by using it in place of a vial or flask which would normally hold the potions. So we need to make a tainted blood pendant. So let's take a look at that. That is 4 prismarine shards, and I'll show you that in a second. 1 gas tier, which we know we have, and a mana diamond, which we have as well. Prismarine shards, since we don't have 1.8, we don't have ocean monuments. These are crafted actually by tossing nether quartz into a mana pool with an alchemy catalyst. So we've got everything we need here. There's 4 pieces of nether quartz, a gas tier, and a mana diamond. So we're going to come over here and we're going to toss these in. There we go. We got our 4 prismarine shards. And then it was something like this, that in the middle, mana diamond. There's our tainted blood pendant. Good. Let's take a look now. We got that. Oh, we got a reward off of that. Oh, it's okay. So we do get a tainted blood pendant out of that. Does that open anything else up? No. Okay. So we could take that tainted blood pendant and we can put it on here and craft it like we would a normal potion. And what is this other one that it gave us was just says tainted blood pendant, brew of adrenaline. Okay, and then you just put these in your bauble slot up here. So I would have to put it up here, and there we go. Then I would have brew of adrenaline, which I think just kind of boosts your speed or something. I don't really know for certain. I'm going to go ahead and take that out of there though. Alright, so that's all of the quests from the quest book. Now I do have one other thing that I want to do, and that is our mob farm over there has been gathering, quite a bit of stuff, and out of that we've been getting a few miniature red hearts. So I want to take some of those and craft them into red heart canisters. So we've got 5 of them here, and I made some jeweled apples. I'll show you how to make those here in a moment, which are made with apples and diamonds. I've got some tin here because I need aluminum. We're going to make some canisters, and then necrotic bones you can get by killing withers, or because we have essence of the wither, you can make necrotic bones that way. So first things first, let's come over here and we're going to make a jeweled apple, which is an apple surrounded by 4 diamonds. There we go. And then we're going to make the empty canister, which is 4 pieces of aluminum like this. That'll give us an empty canister. So I think we have everything that we need here. So let's take a look at the recipe. If we come in here, we're going to say heart canister. Okay, we want the red heart canister, and that is a jeweled apple, necrotic bone, empty canister, and miniature red heart. Let's go ahead and click that in there. We got 5 of them. So those come into equipment. Is that where it goes? I believe so. And then you put them up there. Is that right? All right, let me look at this again. Baubles. No, normal. Now in here, armor. There we go. Put them in there, and that should boost our hearts up. You see the hearts are changing, and I'm not certain how many that gives us each. I think it boosts us up 5 hearts. I could be wrong. Could be 2.5. Nope, that gives us 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5. Anything else? No. Okay, so we now have a total of 16 hearts. Remember, we got the other one from the green heart canister here. So that's cool. That boosts up our health quite significantly. Okay, well, that's it for this episode. I know we did a lot of seeds, but we need to get these out of the way. There's still more to come. But, you know, we'll work on them here and there. The next episode, I'm hoping that we'll be able to get our cobalt done. I'm going to have to go get some more cobalt from the nether between episodes so that we can accomplish that. Because that's going to take a block of cobalt and a black manulin, however it's pronounced. We now have the ardite, so we don't have to go searching for that anymore. So once we get the cobalt done, then we are good going forward. So until next time, this is Desert Rat. Have a good one. Goodbye.